last one, man. I don't want to hold everybody too late. Let me get this banner down. This one, I put this one up here just for you, Big Ragu, because I'm taking this game damn near blindly on Big Ragu's look on Colorado that I've been cashing for the last 2 weeks. Even in his absence, I cashed it twice, and that's Colorado
I
first
like this.
quarter. I'm
Sir.
in there off top. It's just me, JT, and Wine. We watched them do it week in, win out, and I don't understand why we're not putting the whole tribe together for this one.
Yeah,
Because I think if you go back in the records, they've been winning the first quarter in every game.
yeah.
So
Well, stick with it. Stick with it.
we got to
I'm a
stick
fan.
with it.
I'm a fan. Last year, with all the hoopla with Dion early on, after they won those couple games and beat Nebraska early, they kind of faltered. Nobody even give, not that they didn't give a damn about it no more, but they lost their luster. But you know what? Respect to what he's done this year because they're doing it defensively too. Now, we know about Travis, we know about Shador, we know the whole nine, with those two, but you got to give them credit for what they've done. They've stepped up in a bigger conference and they're getting some wins and they're getting some covers and they're making better some money. So shout out to Dion. I can't wait till you get to Tallahassee, my guy.
Yeah, and we was cashing some Dion plays back when he was in the FCS with those unders in the second year because
Yeah,
everybody thought that they were such a big, offensive heavy team, and it
right.
was his real thing was his defense was lining it up for him. So
Yeah,
something's
I mean,
going on, something's in the Kool Aid right now on
yeah, 40,
on the
40
on the
players in the
first
portal
quarter.
this year, Dion, 40.
Yeah, so something that first quarter motivation is definitely working, and somehow, as long as Travis Hunter is playing, I'm with it. Let's go. But yeah, I'm on that one. Anybody else got anything on this Colorado? I see you got the buff half moves. I guess you gotta take us home.
I mean, look, this is one of my three teams. It's CU, SDSU, and Navy. Those are the three teams that I got in my back pocket since I don't have any NFL teams since fuck Spanos. And I am convinced that this is probably Prime's last year at CU. He is going to be going to Tallahassee. He loses Hunter to the NFL. Shador's gone. I even think Shiloh is gone as well. So this is going to be the time that he leaves. And I'm not going to go too much into the cap. I want to just talk about one thing really quick. Warren Sapp, as a like interim coach or like an intern or whatever it is he took on, has done phenomenal work.
Insane.
Dude, he has been so good with that defensive line because if you saw what happened in week 1 against FCS North, who gives a shit, and they have looked so much better as the
100%.
season's gone on, and they don't talk about him enough. Even in local media, they don't talk about him much at all. He is going to be a future head coach. Like, he has done so well, and I see this team continuing to improve. Their run game has improved. Sanders has looked much more composed in the pocket. He does not look to run on every single play. I like Colorado here, but Cincinnati is also a very good team. I think the over is kind of a nice little look here because I think Sorsby is also going to get his. Xavier Henderson's likely going to get his. I think that this is probably an over game that slows down late as Colorado tries to establish their pace of play towards the end and tries to slow things down because they did that against Arizona last week and they did that very, very well.
Yeah, I see what you're saying right there.
I love the
for it,
take
Juan.
on Warren Sapp, Moose. I touched on it a couple weeks ago on a show about what he's been done to that defensive line over there. Man, those kids have actually bought into him over there. And yeah, this guy's definitely going to be a pretty good head coach if he ever gets the opportunity. But yeah, Colorado, man, they've made a lot of improvements this season. This is a team that's been playing, I think, way better than I thought they were going to going into this season. With that being said, man, why not them keep? I think they definitely win this game, the 5.5. I don't know if I would take that game. I do think Colorado is going to win this game, though, man. I think they're a lot more humbled over there this year compared to last year as well. Yeah, I definitely like Colorado in this spot, probably.
That's what's up. Jump on that big rag. I'm gonna call it the sauce special. The first quarter, Colorado.
Yeah,
Let's
man.
take it. I think last week they were -6.5 or +6.5 something, but they were up like 14 zip after the first quarter. But shout out to that one. That's it right there, man. And back to Sap though, right? Sap came under that same umbrella with that was all at Arizona State. Dunleavy, Sap, Antonio Pierce, whole bunch of them, and they're kind of developing as we see the new wave coming right here, right? So
Yeah.
more than likely, Sapp will be back in NFL sooner or later as a coach. But
You can get that number at a -0.5 on the first quarter.
okay,
I
Colorado
might jump on that as well, man.
yeah,
I just can't
-.
trust Colorado full game and like covering that 5.5. I mean, they
When
still
we
have
talked
open spots in that zone defense, you know. So
Hey,
it might like I like that over Moose was talking about a lot because there's no shutdown defense there. I think both teams are going to be scoring.
Yeah,
yeah.
and boss, you've taken the last couple games. Colorado's been the dog, right?
I think they were the dog last week.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's one difficult spot I have about the first quarter is that they're going to be a favorite in this spot. Do I think they can cover it? Absolutely, being at home, 100%. But yeah, I mean, this is something that when we talk about Saturday, if you talk me into it, boss, I'm most likely going to take it.
Well, I only like to bet Colorado at home. So we know every time Colorado plays at home, it's a whole celebrity affair. You know, KFC comes in and shakes the bucket. The sunglass company, they shake the sunglasses, like all of Dion's endorsements and stuff. Because that's
Yeah.
another thing too. You know, with the whole NIL thing and stuff coming, people like Dion, it's a little difficult sometimes to pick up and go somewhere else because you tied into so many deals in Denver and all this different stuff. So we'll see how that works later on. But that's it. Anything you guys want to give out to these people? Moose Money Best, let them know that your show comes on right before ours on Saturdays, and then everybody needs to get over there and hop on with you and Cab and Weinstein and all the other guests. Let them know what's going on over there.
Yeah, I mean, well, it sure is shit not my show. I can tell you that. It's definitely Cabs. Cab's the one that gets the paycheck for that one. You know, he just gets my knowledge, which is questionable at best. But the one thing I do want to kind of, I mean, look, I read stats. I think a lot of people can read stats, and I just have a decent ability to kind of articulate those stats, if you will. But the one thing I would like to kind of throw out there is I do have a Google Doc, a Moose Dive, that I have, and I go. I mean, I'm talking deep. I'm not sure if Wine Times will be able to look at it too much, but I mean, I go in there. I grade everything through PFF. I take what the collegefootballinsiders.com. That's Parker Fleming, and I also use the money counter that comes with the PFF subscription. So I go really deep on that. I'm really proud of how I kind of work on that. So if anybody is interested, don't hesitate to reach out with me with your DM me with your email. I will add you as a viewer. But that is my baby. That is what I work on. I put in countless hours on that thing, and I'm very happy with the product and the end result that's coming out of it. So if you're interested, DM me with your email, and I will add you as a viewer.